Nah, you playing, man. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, no,
Uncle Lynn was sitting right here.
should be right. I'll be to the left. Probably be close here. Good morning. This is an introduction to our third forum. The first one was recapturing the disconnection of the family structure, and we were here. And the second was recapturing of the family structure, which was given on in February for Black History program. And this third forum is the topic is the importance of education and the Black athlete. We're going to go around the table and let everyone introduce themselves. So we will be in connection with what everyone does, and then we're going to move forward from that. Starting from the left, well, we're going to start from the right and go around.
Hi everybody, my name is Denise Tuck, and I am a former athlete, University of Maryland, Hyde Park, and I coach now, University of Maryland club track team, and I work with youth. I'm a youth advocate.
Hi, I'm Frederick Penn. I'm a published author of the book 111 Wonderful Ways to Build Children's Self-Esteem and Confidence Every Day. I am also the founder and executive director of the Institute for Self-Esteem and Evaluation in Bowie, Maryland. I am a consultant with the Prince George's County Department of Corrections. I've had the most successful self-esteem program at Oak Hill Maximum Security Detention Center back in 1995. I've also worked with the Department of Education with California. I'm a vendor with Prince George's County Schools. I believe in the power of self-esteem, and that if we embrace self-esteem in its truest sense, that we could revolutionize our culture within 2 years.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Eugene Williams Jr. I'm a veteran public educator of 15 years. I also coached many years of high school football in Central Virginia. Currently, I'm an assistant principal, that's my day job, at Locust Grove Middle School in Fredericksburg, Virginia. But I'm also the author of 6 self-published books. My most recent book is a book called Why Bill Cosby Was Right, Aristocratic Rantings in Post-Obama America. And I also have a blog talk radio show that comes on every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, and it's called Chat and Chill with Professor Williams. So I hope all of you that have internet access and computers will go on to Blog Talk Radio every Saturday at 8 o'clock and listen to my guests. We talk about often issues that are very important to America as a whole, but in particular to the Black community. So I'm honored to be amongst you. I have to say, Mr. Harris, this is a special thrill for me because as a younger man, I watched you for many years. So I'm just glad to be on the same panel as the great Glenn Harris.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. I'm Robert Corbett. I'm the Executive Director of Asbury Economic Development Corporation, a faith-based economic development corporation based here in Washington, D.C., an affiliate of Asbury United Methodist Church. And I'm also a consultant, and Asbury Economic Development Corporation is a stakeholder in ESPID. I'm glad to be here.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Wetzel Whitten, and I've lived in Washington, D.C. for off and on probably for 40 years or more, probably more. I've worked for an organization named Pride Incorporated back in the 1960s, so I've done a lot of community work. Presently, I write and stay in touch with the Black community globally and locally.
And my name is Glenn Harris. I work at News Channel 8 now. Been working in television and radio for 39 years. I'm a Howard University graduate, University of Maryland Graduate School. Had to say that for her. She looked over and said, "Who is that dude? I don't know him." Yeah, and I've been in this town all my life. And I have many stories to tell. But most people, if they've been around town, they know who I am. So, and if not, just a regular guy. You may see me anywhere, any part of town, any area in the metropolitan area, and somebody will say, "What are you doing here?" Well, if you live in the area and you got to ride, all you got to do is ride the way you want to go. You know, so I don't do much celebrity type stuff where I have any entourages or anything like that. I'm just a neighborhood guy who happened to have a television job, and I'm still the same as I was back in the day. So, but of course, as all of us can, we can change and be as diverse as we possibly can, and to talk about different subject matters. So, I'm here to help out and disseminate some information. And I'm sure that I know a lot of people are going to say, "Well, what is the solutions?" Well, if we had all of those, we'd have a perfect world. So we don't. So we do the best that we can by talking about it, and hopefully we can network and things may happen one day.
Good morning. I'm Dr. LaVon Jackson Leslie, professor at Howard University, African American Studies, president of Washington and Vicinity Federation of Women's Clubs, affiliated with the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs that was founded in 1896. It's the oldest black organization in America. And I'm also a Howard alum. I have my PhD from Howard, but University of Texas, BA, master's from Clark Atlanta, and MPA from University of Nebraska in Omaha. Howard was last, but I'm still an alum, U.S. history. So I teach African American studies. I have 15 publications. Currently, I serve as director of the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs, Grandparents Academy, which is an intergenerational mentoring and tutoring program located here in Washington, D.C. However, we do have chapters in other areas, other states. So I'm very pleased to be here, and I'm excited, and hopefully I can make a significant contribution. Thank you.
My name is David Fennell. I'm a certified Microsoft engineer. My passion is peak performance engineering, and that is being able to help people, organizations, companies to be able to take the moments that they've done incredible things and make that to be the normal way that they operate so that we perform at an optimal level on a consistent basis. I also, first lieutenant in ESPN, working with incredible Mr. Howard, and what I look forward to today bringing to the table is helping to maximize what we have in terms of the black athlete and education, because with that being maximized, it's my belief that carrying all these other attributes that we talked about, we can take not only ourselves to a different level as a race, but indeed this entire nation, which is such an important part of the world, to trying to get to that place where we all perform at a peak level. Very keen interest in the biochemical relationship to behaviors that we find in our community that sometimes are labeled as ADHD, ADD, the outburst in classroom, the lack of discipline, the need to expel people, those types of things that affect our community at what I consider to be a crisis level.
Now, we're also going to allow, and we encourage audience participation and questions. We understand that as Glenn said, that we don't have all the answers, and if we did, we certainly wouldn't be sitting right here, we'd be utilizing. And so we understand that you all have solutions that we want to listen to and be a part of this. One of the statistics I want to throw out immediately is 85% of the NBA is African American, and only 2% of African Americans are engineers and doctors. We have to start steering our young people towards education. The question would be, at this point, in these 2 minutes we'll get each of them, is how important is education in our community, and how do we steer that to the young people? and we're gonna go around.
I think basically we have to start when children are young, because a lot of times there's not consistency in the community, from the community to the parents to the school. I think we have to be consistent in teaching our youth, you know, different things to do. Give them options, give them a reason to learn. A lot of times kids don't want to learn because it's not fun. They have better things to do, video games, Facebook, all these other different things to do. And if we kind of instill those values when they're young, a lot of people read, read to their babies in their bellies, which is kind of cool. But I think having that consistency, like teaching them how to read, incorporating learning into regular things in life, like if you go to the zoo, incorporate, you know, reading and, you know, just, you know, being, I guess, avid learners. So.
Thank you. You need that question again?
Barron's question is an interesting one, and I would like to just draw a distinction with the question, 85% of the NBA is black. Well, the correct statement is 85% of the NBA players are black.